Child's pose, child's pose, child's pose. And shoes off for me. Socks, nothing. Stay on for now. Jumper. I need to get warm. I need to get warm. Come on. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that music on in the background.
Yeah, he came 17th in a CrossFit competition in Oslo 3 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, good for him.
Just about. I think they're only 18 in the competition. But...
So, nice little deep breaths. Breathe.
Real changes with the butt.
Mouth.
That's really cool.
Stretch your fingers. Reach away. Extend the elbows. So as you reach forward, get your bottoms back into your heels. Oh, so I've got a really injured left quad.
You're falling apart, Mum.
Yeah, well, do you remember last time I was injured? It's because of that PT man. Let's take our arms to walk over to the left. Take a little stretch, grab hold of the right wrist, and take a C shape through the spine.
PT now, okay.
No. A guy called Morgan, we do a half-hour exchange each. He's trains me for half an hour and I stretch him. But believe me, he's in more pain than I am.
Look at that.
And to the other side. So he makes me do nasty things like those Bulgarian squats.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what destroys my thighs. But I've been limping all day with my left leg. I'm sure I'm getting too old for all of this. Right, back into the centre. We lift up with a little curve through the spine and continue to stretch that cat stretch. Push the floor away, chin tucks. And go the other way. Lift shoulders away. My speaker's gone tinny. And push away the other way. Just curve the spine. And again. Okay. And then bring us down to neutral. All right, we're taking our left arm up in front of us and our right leg. We're going to squeeze out to that 45-degree angle and back into centre. And repeat. I'm just going to change my mat position so I can see you all a bit better. I'm facing this way. You can see what you're all doing.
I thought he's hiding in the corner so you can't see.
So exhale, hip bones facing the ground. So there's no little sneaky rotation through the hip. Flex that foot and stretch away a little bit more. Just give me 4 more. Options, just do the leg, keep the arm down.
Where's Tom?
Tom hasn't been here for ages. Come back to centre. Now reach and point your toe. Now give me some little pulses.
Yeah.
8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Curve spine.
Is he broken path with Kyle? Music shut up.
What was that?
If you went to every Kyle's lesson from October to December,
Right.
Tom would run the class and Kyle, that's the way he said to change it. He missed
Left
one.
leg. Right arm. Out to the side.
Right, but Tom, is he busy?
He's busy.
Because he does, I mean this in a nice way. He's quite Eeyore in his whole aura is Eeyore.
More unusual.
And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's making an example.
Flex the legs.
No, it's on camera there. You better explain what Eeyore is to the wider world. And how that related. How that works.
4 more.
more melancholy.
He's quite relaxed in his own way, isn't
bit. But that's just him.
Highly amusing. Come back to the centre, point the toe a little bit higher, go straight into those pulses. He dabbles, he comes in, and then he dabbles, disappears. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now drop your hand, drop your knee. Knees are going to be about hip width apart. You're going to push your bottom back into your heels. Just reach your arms, lining up with your shoulders, and your eye gazing forward. Your shoulder blades pull back, so you try and lengthen through your spine. We're going to lift, curling the spine, dropping all the way down, pushing all the way back, curving back and coming back to settle. Eye gaze up, shoulders pulled back, lengthen the spine before you come up, and then elbows pressing towards your rib cage, and then curve the spine to sit back. We're warming up our shoulder joints, the back of our arms, and our core. And I want you to make sure your chest is leading the way and your bottom stays up. And then you push up in one piece. So use the mirrors. If you see your bottoms dropping low on your chests, reduce your range, bring your hands in a little bit, and then work a little bit closer in, more box position. Now, those of you who are feeling a little bit more energetic, you can lift your knees off the ground if you wish. If you want to come down to triceps, I need to put my knees down to my shoulder ball, just destroy it. And then you can keep dorsiflexing through the feet so your toes are pressed back. Look forward, reach. Push forward, drop. Knees down if you need to, push back, and lift. 4 more, please. Well, let's get warm, 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 warm. We did before. You're gonna obviously be back in that kind of like pressed back position of that downward facing dog, of that child's pose. So stay back, take a deep breath in, exhale, curl forward, drop halfway, and then press pump through the arms. Squeeze the elbows, tuck them into your rib cage, pull your shoulder blades together, press, 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 squeeze your belly. 4, 3, 2, push up, and curve it back and release down. Bring yourself all the way down to the ground. Keep your feet back, hip width apart. Hands on your forehead. Now, we did this a few weeks ago. It's a really nice exercise. You're going to bend your right leg and you're going to reach your right arm. And you're going to lift the thigh as you pull back, touch your toes. And then as you lengthen your arm, you lengthen your leg with the knee and thigh off the ground. And then you can either drop down for a brief moment and repeat, or you can stay hop at the whole time. So we bring ourselves, we squeeze, pull back, lengthen and reach. Now, this is an opportunity to think about back extensions, but really squeeze your hip bones to the floor. Lift your chest as high as it will go. So you're doing a back extension. I don't want to see you on low. Lift, pull. Kneecap off the floor. Is your kneecap off the floor?
Give or take. It is now. Now it is.
Now, I want you to give that little extra squeeze as you pull your arm left and reach and release. 4 more on this side. Come on, pull, pull, pull. Squeeze and release. Abs tucked in tight. Last 2. My shoulders are like this. 1 more big reach. Come on, pull back, lift, 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 lift that thigh. Pull your shoulder blade, lift the chest, and release. So again, You got cramp? Just got a really sore hamstring suddenly. What, doing that exercise? Yeah. Give a little tiny stretch. Like lean forward towards the foot. Slide your hands under, push up into the cat stretch. Hands are going to come wide. And you're going to tuck your toes and we're going to lift into the downward facing dog. Once we are here, you're going to roll your body forward into a plank, into a push-up, which I will do on my knees because of my shoulder. Pushing back up and lift it all the way back up into that downward facing dog. Roll through the spine, find your plank. Don't let your bottom drop down your chest. Drop into your push-up. Push out of your push-up and lift up into that triangle position for the body. Really pause and stretch. Now we're going to do 10 of these. You okay? Is it settled? I don't know. Should be fine doing this because there's nothing in the hamstrings. So a little mini stretch. Make sure you drop your knees. Push up. Sit. Oh, my school's calling. I might just get that, guys. I'll leave you that to it. Sorry, to answer on the speaker. Hello. Hi. Franklin's got a hasn't she? It's been taken home. That's right. I'm going to come to the rest. They won't get anything to talk about. I'll get ready for it. Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Bye. Oh.
Right, 7.
What are we on, guys? What are we on?
12.
When you've done your last one, lift up and downward facing dog. So let's go up into it now. Come on. Oh, God, hold. Let's move forward. Knees up or knees down. Drop halfway and press pose. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Go deeper. 2 and to the floor. Okay, let's go on that left side when we're ready. We're going to pick up our left leg, left arm, reach around, squeeze that back extension, and then reach and lower. Up, squeeze, reach, and you don't have to lower. You can stay in a hover, and then just reach, pull, pause. Focus on that back extension. Now, when you pull back, you're trying to get your kneecap on your thigh, but your hip doesn't slip off the floor, Mark. Well, I'm just not going to have you.
I was doing it then.
You're lucky just to get your kneecap off the ground. There is a lot going on here. You may not think it, but it's a very good exercise for you. Think about the rotation. Breathe. Got 4 more. Inhale, exhale, reach. Draw the belly in. Last one. Come on, pull back, pull back, pull back. Now reach. Now lift your chest, lift your thigh, squeeze and hold. Come on, thigh up, chest up, shoulder blade squeeze, and release. Take a little wriggle through the lower back. Come onto your elbows, push up into plank. When you're in a plank, you can stay here, you can drop to your knees, that's fine. You're going to tap foot to heel, drop, other foot to hip. So just alternate it. Please. Please. So if you're on your knee, what I want to do is just tap over to the calf. Same thing. 8 more taps. Strong through that lower back, hips beautifully stable. And we've done your last one. Drop your knees, slide it back, bring your arms down by your side, drop your head to the floor. Now you're going to roll yourself over onto your right side. So bring yourself over, straight line, legs in a straight line. So when you look down, we can see your tips of your toes. And then we're going to lift both those legs up. You're going to keep your bottom leg where it is. And we're going to lift the top leg up and drop it straight back down again. Exhale up, inhale down. Feet stay neutral. The bottom leg does not touch the floor. Well, obviously the thigh does. We exhale, lift. Up and down. We're going to go 8, 7, get those hips beautifully still. 6, 5, squeeze your butt cheek. 4, 3, 2, and then keep those legs, that leg up the top there. Now flex your foot, turn your toes down, give you some pulses, lots of pulses today. Use the sides of your obliques, fill out your waistline. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze those legs together and keep those legs up. Now let your top leg relax a bit more into your bottom leg. You can keep your hands where it is in front of you and then press those legs together up towards the sky, squeezing your right leg to lift the weight of your left leg and then engage your abs. Now take your left hand in front of your stomach, top part of your stomach, and begin to bring those legs slightly forward, rolling a little bit more into the buttock, and then lifting a little bit more, keeping that lower leg engaged, and work the abs. Press up. So now my shins are going more towards kind of the top part of the mirrors. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, I want to see you guys turning a little bit more into your buttocks. There's not enough movement in the front of you. Look at my legs. Now we're going to double that. Bring your legs forward if you're not doing it right. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2. One more. And release. Thank you very much. We roll over onto our tummies and we immediately go the other direction. Right. Straight line, toes should be opening visible. Lift the legs up into a little hover. Abs on and that top leg lifts. Foot's fairly relaxed. No rotation in that top hip knees. Big abduction into that thigh. Squeeze your butt, the last point. Four more big repetitions. Exhale up, inhale down. Hold your last one up into the air. Flex your foot, turn your toes down, heels up. Now pulse. Big, big squeeze in that outer buttock. Come on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. 8, 7, get it higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop them together. Squeeze and lift them. Now start to press them up and down. Now that underneath leg, now that left leg is doing the work, the inner thigh. Keeping our legs in a straight line, take your right hand in front of your tummy, and start to move your legs a little bit further forward, still moving at the same time, rolling very subtly over into that left buttock, and then lift a little bit more so there's more give. Now feel your abs pulling your legs up and still keep that inner thigh of the left leg engaged. Come on, work it. Now remember we had to double the time on the other side because you weren't doing it right. Now it's better this side. Keep the legs squeezed together, guys. 8, up, 7, up. Come on, reach, use your tummy. 5, 4, squeeze that inner thigh. 3, 2, last one, and release. Oh, there's my phone again. The other school. Asking the same question.
Have you done your homework?
Leave it. Actually, no, it's because someone's going to be picking them up today. They're not going to our school club. And that person's got ill kids now. So the school's calling to say what's going on.
Who's doing what?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not important. Woo! Okay. That will get your lower back. So have a little wriggle through your lower back. Arms forward. We're going to repeat the exercise. We're going to work them together. Legs hovered. Arms hovered. You ready? Woo! Just stay that hover. Now, if you don't want the hover, just reach and then simply release. Take a breath, come up and do it again. So we're just going to work in your own time. Otherwise, lift those knees, squeeze your butt cheeks, those glutes right bottom. I've got to lift those thighs off the ground. And then press away. Length, reach, length, reach. 4 more. I want you to feel those shoulder blades squeezing together. And reach. Last one. Reach, reach, reach. Hold. Lift the thigh. Lift your hands up towards the tips of your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Lift your chest. And release. Hands side of your body. Curve your spine. So make sure you're really pushing the floor away. Open out through the shoulder blades. Come down to your elbows. Plank. Okay, we're going back to these. Breathe. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the plank. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Eye gaze to the fingers in front of you. 10 more seconds. And drop your knees. That's fine. Your hands. Down facing. Okay. You can either stay there, or if you want, just look forward towards me. You're going to come forward, rotate, and kick that leg through. Come back, turn your body, and lift back up again. Come forward, turn the other way, kick the leg through. Now the leg just goes to the floor, that's fine. Then come back and lift up. So let's all work together, shall we? Roll forward, turn to the right, kick the left leg, and lift up. Then turn back, lift up high. Drop forward. If you want challenge, the leg stays to hover. And reach. Work together. 4 more. Last 2. So if you have your leg on the floor, it does actually help to get more into side plank. So it depends what you want to get out of this. Back. Lift all the way up. Drop forward into a plank. Come up, come forward, that's it. Feet a bit wider. Tap the shoulders. Okay, option here, if you're on your knees, more stabilization in the hips. Have a look at the mirror. If your hips are probably side to side, drop to your knees. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and sink it back. You want to join our stretch? Lift yourselves up. Want to take your right arm, feed it under, take a little stretch, reach the arm and drop your head to the floor and turn your body. So our stretch is still going to be very yoga based today, so there's still going to be quite a lot of work to do. Round, reach the other way. Feed the arm under. And stretch open that shoulder blade. Bring yourself back into the middle. Reach your arms forward. Now lift your bottom and see if you can get your chest towards the floor. Chin rested on the ground. Lovely deep stretch into the spine. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. And then bring yourself back up. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. We're going to stop at the knees and we're going to walk our hands all the way to our feet. So we're in a forward fold. You're coming to stretch. You coming to stretch? We're just starting it. It blends. So don't be mistake. Oh, okay. How are you? Can you look pretty there? We're just starting in a forward fold like this, so I'll grab you a mat. Thank you. Oh, I saw you in the bar. Good night. I did. Good. Lost my grand hand. That was. Oh, that's fine. I know. You impressed. Yeah. Okay, release down a bit deeper. Now, soften your knees, grab hold of your toes, And let's go deep into this stretch. So I want to get really firm, strong grip, and then lengthen and extend by bending your knees and extending them. Or you can just do one side at a time, swaying your hips, if you feel like you just want to kind of work a little bit more dynamically through the hips as well. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Take 2 more breaths here. You go deep, 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 deep. Push those legs into that wonderful stretch. And then free your legs, bring your hands around the base of your spine, interlace those fingers equally and take the arms up and overhead towards the floor. I don't have any pull and push you over. Right then, come on, open those shoulders, bring them over as far as you can go. Reach, reach, reach. Pardon?
No, I'm just- oh,
I know, I think so. My body's not actually. And then let your hands just angle to the ground. Fall down like a heavy weight. Let your spine drop, let your chin drop to your chest. Let your whole entire back be in flexion. Then take a little walk forward. Drop your knees to the floor. And then roll up. So always keep your feet tucked. Take your knees a little bit wider. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Take a little back reach to the heel. Now, if you're comfortable enough to stay here, push your hips forward and just take your eye gaze up and your other arm to here. If you know you're comfortable with both arms, windmill it back, hands to the feet and push your hips forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Squeeze your butt. Good, good. Back bend. Reach, reach, reach. So if you're just doing one, do one, and I'll tell you when to stop.
I might not get back up, like me.
Right, I want to see everyone's hips coming forward. Push your tummy beyond your knees where they're sitting. Good. Swap your arms over if you do one arm. Yeah.
Telling me.
Right, we're having complaints all over the place here. Squeeze your butt, push forward. Come on. Reach. Breathe. And then raise your arms up. Now we're going to sit back into these heels. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. And then at the same time as stretching through the feet, squeeze your shoulder blades. Sorry, squeeze your fingers and open your shoulder blades. Drop your chin. So you want to try and open out through that area. That should be either a comfort on your toe joint or your arches or both. Or some of you might feel it in the thighs who are really stretch, who are really
Toes
thighs.
inside.
Is it too much in the knee?
On that one it is. Yeah.
Yeah, lean a little bit more over to the good one. We'll just ease it off a little bit. Open your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest. Come up and bring your hands to the floor, tuck your toes, downward facing dog.
Oh.
We're all going to do this, because there's no reason why you can't do this. We're going to keep our legs dead straight. We're going to roll through the plank. And all I want you to do is pull your left knee to a hover. Then give it back up, return it. Come all the way forward, right knee. And then push all the way back. If you want to make this more into a Pilates thing rather than a stretch, you can just stay here and move one knee forward into the most slowest moving mountain climber ever. Or just keep moving and transitioning between the stretch. Much more enjoyable to move through it. Okay, just 4 more, 2 more on each leg. Move gracefully through the motion. Then you can end up in down facing dog when you've done your last one. So I did my last one. Lift up, everyone stop on the knees and drop your whole upper body closer down towards the thighs. So you're lifting your bum in the sky, you're straightening your spine, and then push your heels to the floor. Now look at the mirror. Have you made, well, the ladies can see a triangular position through the body. And then we're going to roll forward and drop the left knee to the left side of the foot, other hand, sorry, and wriggle the right. Actually, stop. Come back. My apologize. My apologies, not apologise. Drop your knees again. We're coming back to that in a bit. Take your left leg forward. Ooh, no balance. I might get you guys, you block.
You just know it's got okay.
Okay. Drop forward.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Well, Auntie definitely needs one, so we need to know. So if you look at my back knee, it's as far back as it will go, and then you're sinking deep into that hip at the front. Take your right arm on the outside of the left thigh and just open out your left arm and look towards it and squeeze your shoulder blade and rotate the trunk. If you want more, and this is completely optional, hold it. And go back in. Squeeze, look, reach. And then bring your arm around, get your hands down inside that foot. So we're going into hip flexor stretch. We're going to make it a wide one. This foot's going for a big old walk. It's going to turn to the outside corner, and then you're going to open your knee and sink down. You might want to be on your elbow. You might want to be on both elbows. I don't want to be on any elbows, so I'm staying up here. And then lengthen your spine. As you do, you'll sink lower, and you want to get that really strong in the hip. Perhaps your left arm can open it a little bit more. Okay, right?
More or less. I'm probably doing it wrong. If it's not hurting.
Get your right knee a little bit further behind you. Is that moving or is it just bouncing on the spot?
A mat move.
Close the legs back in and continue to feed it all the way over to the right side and drop the knee. Now come into pigeon. So ideally, your your left heel underneath your right hip bone, or if you're reopening the hips, you're at a beautiful 90-degree angle at the front, which is definitely not me. 100% not me.
On.
And then just drop down. Now we're going to take a little walk through the arms to the right side, but as you do so, don't pull yourself out of that hip. Stay firmly pushed back, and then reach the arms and drop down into that little, kind of little C-shaped buttock stretch. There we go again. This time it's Scotland. I absolutely swear on my life, I live my life with no one phoning me. Everyone calls me when I'm doing this task. Everybody.
Including most of Scotland.
Including my school twice now. And Scotland. Think back a little bit more. Go on, pull back slightly. Okay, we're going to come up onto our hand. We're going to drop down into that butt, cheek, and we're going to swing the right leg all the way around. Now, once you swung it all the way around, I don't know if I can do this today. If you feel like you can't get both butt cheeks into the floor, like I can't, take your left leg, swing it forward. Okay. Wrap your left arm around the thigh, right hand facing the spine, and rotate. That's not a bone one. Come up. So use your right arm to elevate, turn the shoulder, and take your chin over that shoulder as you twist. And turn. Raise the right arm up, Take a little side bend towards the left. Although there's not a lot of side bending going on with me here today. Extend your elbow, reach the fingers. Bring the arm back. Return the hand to the base of the spine. Slide your left hand, sorry, down the outside of the foot of the leg, catching the outside. Lift the knee and lift your spine. Then extend your leg as much as it will go. If you are curving back, falling back by extending your leg, keep it bent. Always focus on your positioning of the spine. If you wish, you can open the right arm, but only do it if you're fully balanced. Now lengthen that leg, push the foot towards the left knee. Spiral to the left knee as it will go. One, over. Lift tall, twist. And then release the back. Split around. Come back onto your hands and knees. Okay, we need to all turn lengthways on your mat. Then take your head towards the left, wherever you're going to go. Bring yourself down to elbow. Take your knees out as wide as they will possibly go. Turning your feet out equal with your knees. Now use the mirror to get a flat back. You want to have your shoulders in the same alignment as your buttocks. Flat line, straight line. Is that right, Minnie? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So we take a breath in, we lift and lengthen, and we push our bottoms back and down. Now, the important thing about this stretch, your feet must be turned out unless you've got an absolute terrible problem. And your feet need to be the same distance as your knees. If they're not, I will come along and pull them open. Even body will come out. So back.
Sort of groin stretch.
Really strong groin stretch, yeah.
That's good, that's what I'm feeling.
Good.
Your best side, Mark. It's your best side.
It's massively unpleasant.
It is.
Yeah. Keep trying to push your bottom back and perhaps your bottom down until you can help again.
No. I was wondering how Mark was getting speed fast as well.
Body position. Now I think it needs a little bit more. Yeah, now push your bottom back and down. Gonna give you another couple of breaths here, and the assumption you have not just holding your breath. Bring yourself onto your hands. Good. Bring your feet together, toe your knees. We're going to stay on the lengthways of our mat. We're going to tuck our toes. We're going to lift up, roll up, and then take a little shoulder roll at the top. Oh, take a breath. Take your legs wide. Turn your right foot out, but keep your hips firmly. Take your arms up. Let's lift. Reach. So feel yourself reaching over that right leg. Then drop with your hand down. Rest your hand on your thigh. Look up to that hand and open your chest. Now imagine you're going down like in between two panes of glass. Push your hips forward and reach up and lift up. If you go further, do so. Never seen you guys do yoga before.
Oh, used to do it all the time.
Try and squeeze the shoulder blades up, reach length of the spine. Take 2 more breaths. Come on. See if you get all of you get slightly wider stance in your legs. Now look forward towards me. You're going to drop that hand. And as we do, we're going to turn towards that leg and just drop down towards that leg. Now the idea here is to try and keep the right leg as straight as possible. Too much, bend your knee. Then turn that foot in, lower your hand to the floor. Take your legs a little bit wider, flex your feet, feet parallel, and then lift up onto your fingertips. Use the mirrors again, flat back. So someone can balance anything on the spine. Shoulders pull back, legs extended and left. Drop all the way down to the floor. Head to the floor, land on the floor. Then feel this from the outside of the ankle.
Now,
Is it just it? All in the other thighs, yeah. Come on, 10 more seconds, go deeper. Imagine you're lifting your bottom up, take your weight to your toes and straighten those knees.
yeah, that's a bit running around. After 7 years, you'd be as flexible as I am.
No? But you've always kept trying, you'll never ever
Still
give
here.
it up. Okay, from here, we're going to soften through the knees. Bring your feet back in. Turn back to the left of your mat and then roll it up. Take a shoulder roll at the top. Oh, I've got to keep getting head rushes at the top. Raise your arms. Reach up. Forward fold down towards the floor. That's where we were earlier. Now we're going to do a little funny stretch here. Turn your big toes towards each other, turn your feet out. Bend your knees so your knees will collapse into each other. Grab hold of the outer edge of your feet. And then extend your legs, dropping your head and chest down towards those thighs. Now imagine trying to get the backs of your knees, push to the corners of your rib, extend, extend. Release your toes, parallel your feet. Softly drop down onto your hands and knees. Roll it. Okay, tuck those toes under again. Sit back. So second time around is much easier because they've done it already, right? So you can just stay here and lean. But you can use your core and hold yourself here. So your abs need to be fixed in. What's that happening? What's happening?
Toes.
Yeah, it's nasty. You can come out and just lean back and work the thighs instead. So you've got a little bit more of a workout here. 10 more seconds. Really honest about me. And bring your hands down. Slide your feet out. Give a little bang on the floor. Touch your toes. Downward facing dog. We're going to repeat what we did earlier. We're going to roll forwards. Bring the knee under. We're going to return it and we lift up. Or you can just stay in a plank. We'll be here for less time. And just do knees forward and back. So we're only going to do 2 more each side. And then when you have done, you lift up into a downward facing dog and pause. Heels to the floor, extend the knees, squeeze the belly and the hips, beautiful triangular position for the body. And then we come forward. Look our knees, roll it up, step our right leg forward. Same with the other side. So sink down. So my left knee as far back as it will possibly go. Take your left arm around, turn from the upper body, and then just open, squeeze, and twist. So you need to be, Anthony, forward. That knee's way behind you. Without ripping the shorts. Get your hip here, lower than your knee. Sink further, so your knee is, don't take your foot further, take your knee further forward. That's it.
Did you hear the grinding?
I did, that's not nice.
Should be on this end. Yes.
If you wish, you can lift that back foot up. I think I may actually break my quad. Come on, reach, twist, turn, squeeze your shoulder blade, turn your body. And then bring yourself back, drop down. That foot's going for a huge walk. It's rotating out. You can stay on your hand and sink down from there. You can drop to your elbow if you wish, both elbows. I'm going to stay right here. So you're not going to just use your right arm to get a little bit deep and feel yourself sway over to that right leg a little bit more. And then lower your left hip to the floor, maybe bending your elbows, but keeping that spine extended. That's how you get the stretch to go deeper. Two more breaths here. Come on, open out, open that knee, rotate onto the outer edge of your foot. And then move it back carefully to center. Bring that hand around the outside. Take it further to the left and then drop the knee to the right. Pigeon. So 90 degree in that right leg. We're just sitting onto that left hip bone. Once you've settled into a stretch, move your body to the left and then reach into a half C position. So as you pull your arm down, you pull your body weight back into that right hip. Relax your shoulders, you're not thinking tension in your shoulders.
Very the tension in my shoulders is keeping me upright.
It's your base. Bring yourself back to center, up onto your hands. Sit down and swing your left leg all the way around to the outside of your right thigh. Remember, if you want to extend your right leg, you can do. I'm very delicate today. I'm moving like an old woman. Both buttocks firmly on the ground. Left hand facing the spine. Wrap your right arm around the thigh and foot. Then fold. Yeah, but I can't get both bums. So if your buttocks don't go down, extend your right leg forward like Anthony. And sit firmly on your bum down. Straight.
I'm in a remedial.
Straight out in front of you. Also, that's it. And then left hand to face the spine and up. Other side. So we're trying to think about, use your mirrors again. Lift and lengthen your spine so you're beautifully straight, you're not leaning. And then twist and turn. Take your left arm up, come over to the little mini side bend. Here it goes. Push your arms over. Pull out of your left butt cheek as you push that back down into the return the hands. You can stay here and just reach, or if you want, grab the outside edge of the foot. Look, extend. Once you've extended it, take it over to the right knee. And if you wish, other hand. Basically, exactly what I'm doing. That's it. So you're in the same position as me. That's it. Lift and lengthen, extend that knee, take it over towards that right knee, and twist the body and look towards that hand. You don't have to. You might want to be here. You might want to be there. You might just want to stay here. Come on, extend that knee a little bit more. Now lift your body higher. Lengthen. I'm seeing a lot of you just collapse through your lower back. So you need to focus on reaching that posture. 2 more breaths. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Take that hand further. And then put the foot to the floor. Bring your hand around. Hover around. All right.
I'm reassessing my life options.
Tuck your toes, lift up. So we're going to walk our hands close to our feet. And then you're going to scoot with the belly to roll up. We're going to do hamstring flexion each side, taking our left leg forward, squaring your hips off. So you're going to adjust, you can just let your hands walk down and you can stretch your hamstring there, block or no block. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit of a yoga pose, take your hands together, open the elbows and go down there. Now, hands together. That's the only way you're allowed to do it. Like this.
I know what you're supposed to
Backwards prayer. Backward prayer.
Wrong way off. There's no way of getting that.
Then bring your hands to the floor. So all that does is open your shoulders. If you want to go deeper into the hamstrings, up your hands to the floor. Now square your hips off. I've just completely skew away if I notice. So right hip forward, left hip back. Sink. And if you can, roll onto the heel, move your toes to the side. Soften the knee, roll up. Then turn onto that lengthways, keeping that right foot parallel, the left foot turns out. Arms up, reach away, and come over into triangle. Hand to the shin, look up to the sky, squeeze your shoulder blade, push your hips forward, lengthen out. So some of you need to get your legs a lot wider.
Easy.
Straighten those knees. Right, get your left leg wider.
Like wider.
As in, yeah, get your legs wider. Not as in to the left, as in towards me. Yes. And then take that right arm and just gently drop it down towards that left leg. Just pause there for a moment.
Oh, it's not good like that.
Huh?
Triangle is never good from like that.
No. Okay, we're gonna roll up, walk up that side. Is that where you feel it? Your back? Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never had that before. Flex your feet forward. Turn your right foot to the back of the room. And then spin up on that left leg and square your hips off. Now, if you want to walk your feet a little bit closer and do so, make sure you're on train tracks and not one leg behind the other. Your option is to walk down that front side and come into a hamstring stretch or hands together again in prayer and then drop down. Nothing's doing me, no phone call, nothing. And you can drop your hands at any point. So I prefer to go to my hamstring stretch. Now pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Back heel wedged into the floor. You do it.
No, I've never done.
So you need
But
it.
I know I need to.
You need to prioritize your Mondays. Yoga. Now from there, suddenly step your feet together. And one more time, hook around those big toes, lift and lengthen up. Your legs are quite close together and fold. Curl into a little ball. Perhaps bend your knees, but the chest to thighs. Get your lower back.
That's a view of me I very rarely see.
Huh?
It's a view of me I very rarely see.
It's amazing what you see to the classes. Roll it up slowly, guys. Very, very slowly. You don't get a head rush. Once you reach the top, take a lovely lift up in the shoulder blades, squeeze back. We're facing our backs now. Turn. Yeah. Open the arms, reach up, hands together, bow, flat. Thank you all.
Oh, I can't turn my thingy off because there's a security thingy. Oh,